In today's video, I'm showing you how to pack a camera for travel to make sure all of your expensive camera gear stays safe, protected, and secure while you are traveling. Traveling with camera gear can be really intimidating, so I'm gonna show you some of the best travel backpacks that I've used and other travel essentials that I've used to make traveling with a camera as easy and safe as possible. So let's get to it. This is the backpack that I use for packing my camera for every trip. I don't think I will ever not use a camera specific backpack to pack my camera because of the interior features that are designed to protect the camera, which you'll see in a moment. This is the Ben's Photo camera backpack, but I have also used this Bag Smart camera backpack when I first started. This is the one that I used, and it has very similar interior features as the larger Ben's Photo, but the Ben's Photo has more space, so that's why I upgraded from this one. But this is a great option for beginners as well, and it's more affordable. So I wanted to mention it. Also, you can get inserts for packing a camera for travel that you can put in your other carry-on bag or personal item to keep your camera protected. These are the interior features that I'm referring to. These movable built-in padding that you can Velcro and move around to fit your specific camera and your lenses, which I will talk all about when we're actually packing this backpack. But I wanted to mention that you also can get these inserts. If you don't want to commit to a whole new backpack, you can buy inserts to put in your current bags that will help protect your camera and other gear as well. Now for actually packing the gear, I'm currently packing for a trip to Iceland. As you can imagine, that entails a lot of gear because Iceland is a beautiful and very photogenic destination. This backpack opens from the back, which I really like because it gives me an extra sense of security. There is no opening from the front. Pickpockets cannot open from the front when you are wearing it. And this is what the interior looks like when you first open it. There's a laptop sleeve over here, which I'll get to later. And then there's this water resistant layer to protect your camera gear that is zipped behind the interior Velcro paddings. Camera specific backpacks come with inserts that you can rearrange according to the shape of your personal gear, which is really nice. Set these to the side for now and start packing my actual gear in real time. So this is my camera body and the lens that I use most often. It is my 35mm prime lens. This is the lens that I use most often. So I usually keep it on the camera body while I'm traveling because more often than not, I'm gonna wanna use that lens. And I personally travel with it right on the camera body. Also wanna mention that I do have a completely empty formatted SD card already prepped in the camera, as well as a fully charged battery. That way, when I hit the ground in Iceland, I am already ready to shoot. Another really nice thing that I like about both of the camera backpacks that I've shown, and it has now become a requirement for any camera gear backpack that I buy, is a side pocket with quick access to your camera. So it opens from the side, and this is where I store my camera body so that I don't have to always completely take off the backpack, unzip the back, unzip the water resistant protective layer. I don't have to do any of that. When I want a quick shot, I can just open this side access pocket and grab my camera out. I really only have to open this compartment when I'm shooting on trips, when I want to change a lens or use a different piece of gear. Then for packability purposes, I just fold up the strap and tuck it underneath the camera body because this is the bottom of the backpack, which will be upside down when it's on my back. There's also extra pockets to keep SD cards and other gear if you'd like there. I'm gonna remove these Velcro safety straps just for the time being until everything's packed. Oh, and I also forgot to mention that I am packing all my large gear first and then fitting the smaller gear items in last, where I can squeeze them into the sides easily after all my largest gear is packed. So in addition to the camera body, that also means my drone. My drone is my largest piece of gear, which means it is going in before anything else. And this is where these Velcro paddings really come into play, because right now the drone will not fit in this bottom compartment that is currently Velcroed in there. But all I have to do to fix that is just unvelcro this padding and move it closer to the camera body like so. And then this should fit really nicely. Just like that. And then obviously, because I'm bringing the drone, also need to bring the drone remote. So I'll put that up here for now. And then it'll leave room for other gear that I'm about to pack. Next largest piece of gear that I am packing is my telephoto lens. This is a simple 70 to 300 millimeter lens that I use for traveling. I use this for wildlife photos and also when I want to compress the background of the photo, meaning making it appear larger in the photo. And I'm going to pack that here. Actually, I'm going to pack it here. I think that must be the exact fitting of where I must have packed it before. So I'm going to put that here, just like I'm doing now. As I am packing all this gear, you can totally play around with the orientation of your camera backpack. Now that I know that I'm going to want to pack this lens here, I'm actually going to move my drone up to this top compartment. This compartment is technically designed for like other non-camera gear, but it totally works well for the drone because it's the perfect size. And I know that my drone's in here, so I'm not gonna like obviously place anything heavy that would make the drone be crushed on top of it. So I'm gonna put that here. Then that allows me to move this back, and this is where I had the remote control originally, I believe, now that I am doing this in real time and remembering. Now for the smaller gear, I have lots of batteries and chargers, backup SD cards, GoPro accessories that I want to pack. So now that all the largest items are packed, that's what I'm going to fill in the gaps with. I have a camera lens that I'd like to bring. I also have a camera lens already on the camera body, so that's one less thing to fit in the gaps. I have my mic set fully charged. All of my gear is always fully charged before I pack it so that I'm ready to hit the ground running when I get to the destination. So I have my mic set for filming that I'm going to put on top of the lens. It's super lightweight, so there's no worry about that lens being crushed. We got 2 extra drone batteries fully charged. There's also one in the drone currently, as well as the charging stand for the drone batteries. I'm going to put the actual drone charger cords with the other cords later. Some GoPro mount and accessory gear I'd like to bring. I'm going to put down here at the base of my camera body, SD cards in my SD card case, which I'm actually gonna put in this back pocket because it is flat and will lay flat against everything else when it shuts. I'm also gonna put a bunch of lens wipes in this pocket with the SD card case and my drone lens filters and the rain protector that came with the backpack because it is Iceland and we will be needing that. By the way, am I gonna bring all of this gear out with me on every single day of my trip? No, but this is how I pack it to get to my destination because I know that I'm gonna want the drone some days and the GoPro other days. This is how I'm packing all of it together. Once I'm at my hotel, I'll unload it when I'm charging all the gear and then only pack what I need each day for my trip for each day. Then I have my electronics organizer that I bring on every trip to organize my cords. My GoPro is also tucked in there safely. So I'm gonna fill this up with all the chargers that I'll need and pack them nice and organized and neat in this electronics organizer. I have some miscellaneous tools that I'll need just in case that I'm gonna put in here as well. I also kind of like to organize it by charger type too. So we have like USB-C, I'll probably put lightning ports over here, other cords as well. And you get the picture. I'll zip this side up. And then I also have my outlet adapter for the EU. Again, not all of this is gonna come with me out every single day once I get there, but this is how I'm getting it to my hotel. Like all these chargers and stuff will be plugged in my hotel, not coming with me every day. And that gives you a pretty good look into how I pack all of the chargers and keep them organized. I'm gonna put them down here and see if my remote fits with it. It has before, but I don't know, I'm packing a lot this time, so it might not, and it looks like it is not going to. So I'm just gonna pack the drone controller on top like that, making sure that everything is nice and tightly and safely packed, and also packed flat for when I close it and wear it on my back ultimately. So this is where this will go just till we get to the hotel. And I'm gonna slip my GoPro stick under it too. That should help it lay down even flatter, which will be good. So then I can zip this up so that everything is nice and snug and safe during our travels. By the way, This is going to act as my carry-on. It can also act as your personal item. I've also used it as my personal item. But for this trip, I am going to put this in the overhead bin. If you're packing your camera gear in a larger carry-on, and especially if you are checking your camera gear, you will definitely want a hard shell case to protect your gear. But because I'll have this on my back until literally I'm putting it in the overhead bin, the soft shell should work fine for that. And finally, I have a few spare camera batteries that I am packing as well. And I'm going to put them, I think I'm going to put them for now in the interior pockets of this side access pocket. And if you're wondering, yes, this camera bag, when I have all this gear in it, weighs like 40 pounds. And finally, I'm bringing my laptop because there's a good chance that I'll want to edit on this trip or use my computer on the plane or in the airport or in my hotel at night. So definitely bringing a full charged laptop for that. And that will go in this back padded laptop sleeve. And we can zip this up. And this brings me to the sponsor of today's video, which is Adobe. I have been using Adobe for all of my editing, for my photos and for my videos here on YouTube and on social media for literally almost a decade now. I started with Adobe Lightroom to edit my travel photos and Adobe Photoshop. And of course I use Adobe Premiere Pro to edit all of my videos here on YouTube. So I love Adobe. Adobe Suite is what the majority of professional travel photographers and videographers use. And professional editing software can make the world of a difference in how your travel photography and travel photos turn out. And like I said, I've been using the Adobe Suite for nearly a decade, literally. So when they reached out to me wanting to partner, it was a no-brainer. I will link the Adobe software in the description for you to check out if you're looking to level up your travel photos on your next trip. Let's get back to how to travel with your camera now. Pro tip, when I zip it, I like to bring both zippers instead of having them all on one side of the backpack, like either down here or down here when it's zipped. I keep them both at the top so that when I'm in the plane or in the airport, I can easily access my laptop right here without having to completely unfold and open the whole backpack. The top portion of this backpack also does unravel if you have extra in-flight essentials, or sweatshirts, or other gear that you want to bring. You can fill this up, but I'm going to just keep it rolled for this flight. I'm gonna roll it and tighten it so it's nice and secure. Then I'll Velcro the top so that they aren't obnoxiously dangling and bumping me or anyone else. And there you have it. That is exactly how to pack a camera for travel and exactly how I pack my camera and camera lenses and my drone and all of my camera gear for every single trip that I bring them on, which is most of my trips. So I hope this video was helpful, and as I mentioned, I will link all the products that I talked about today in the description. And other than that, I will see you in the next video. So for now, ciao.